cables.
You
got the pass inside.
Make the show for you.
Yeah, so today what are we talking about?
Products designed and produced in Ghana. Why is it so difficult to produce something in Ghana, like locally made goods in Ghana? How?
So if you say product design,
yeah, like take a fan for instance, like Binaton. It's Indian owned or something.
That's free advertising you're doing right there.
Like Binaton, call us.
All right.
Because like there are things that we are importing almost everything, right? And it's like, yo, we have university students graduating every year, thousands and thousands and thousands, and there are no production factories or companies making anything. There's just nothing being made. Everybody's trying to wear some suits and tie. Everybody's trying to fit in one set.
Corporate people.
Yeah, like everybody wants to be that, and not everybody is that. People are creative. People can make things, but there's no motivation or there's no opportunity. People are not even given the chance to even try. Because like, oh, if you do this, you starve. If you do this, Charlie, you go hung.
Yeah,
if you do this, you not go work. Or if you do this, the negativity is just too much. And so it's just like, what's up? Why?
Say what's up.
Yeah, like, what's up?
Okay, it seems like, the support is not there. The systems are not in place for manufacturing and production. I don't know. I think one gentleman is doing a lot. He's doing very, very well. Kantanka is doing very well. I don't know how he's
doing it for sure.
Okay, I think he's doing the stuff. He's doing the work. But then, I don't know what systems, I don't know what kind of collaboration he's not doing with the government.
So that guy, he's making production. What? The James Bond car boot. Who's going to use that in Ghana here? A car boot. That guy is not like trying to do any mass production. He just wants to show that, I can do it.
Yeah,
and then
he can do it.
And then that's it. And then he moves on to the next thing. He
doesn't really mass produce.
Yeah, let's do this for everyone in Ghana to use it. It's like, I can do it. So praise me. I can do. That's all I see from him.
I think maybe the government could also come in.
The government will come in.
The government could come in to say that, we've seen the good progress here. You are doing in terms of manufacturing gadgets and electronics and all of that. So we want to invest this amount of money. Maybe this government grants are going to invest in you so that we can mass produce this and sell it to the populace.
Nah, they should find a different company to like take the progress that they've done with the blueprints and the research and everything, and then take it and then find places that are devoted to producing these things, because he wants to he's like an explorer. He's just exploring. So if you tell him to stop exploring and then do one thing forever, there are going to be setbacks and people. It's going to flop. You just need to find someone who is like, this is my job. I'll just mass produce this thing, and then let him keep on exploring what he's doing.
Okay.
Because like there are things that you shouldn't tie down. If you try to force people to do certain things.
Okay. So you mean that some people might be able to manufacture the stuff, they have the mechanism, but then they can't mass produce.
Nah, they don't want to.
They don't want to mass produce.
It's not what they're about. It's like, I want to explore this thing.
How does it work? Yeah, that's how it works. We've done it.
We've done it. Yeah, what's up?
Let's move on to the next thing.
Let's find out how it works and do it and then move on.
Mass production. So I think, and then even for someone to decide to want to, learn how a particular device is being made, the mechanics around a particular gadgets to mass produce, I think it's very simple.
Very simple, especially with internet these days.
Okay, so there's internet, and then I think you could also travel to China or something, go to,
and learn, and then come back.
Even for 6 months, if you travel to China for 6 months, you concentrate, you try to focus on a particular niche of gadgets or a particular gadget. Then you find work there and then try to learn how it's been made. And then you can even get contacts of, people who produce the parts, the think the parts are more important because people sell the parts.
Yeah, with the parts, we like Ghana, like Africa, what's up? We get all the raw materials here. We just need to like how do you say that thing? Like when we process the materials and then make the parts out. Like the whole world will be coming to us. Why do you think we are always in Africa? Because we have everything.
Raw materials.
We have everything.
So we have raw materials.
We have everything, like
raw materials.
Raw.
Aside that, we don't really have mechanisms to produce a product from the material.
It's a continent that has so much. We are so focused on following the rest of the world.
I don't know.
Who is also trying to follow us. So it's like...
No, they follow us first.
Yes.
To get the stuff.
And then we follow them.
We go and follow them.
Say, do you have the stuff?
Do you have the stuff?
They came from us. And then they will just come and take, and then we take from them instead of taking...
But the following, this is the case, the following is like we stand at losing more. They buy the material cheaply from us.
Yes.
Maybe 10% of the total product price. 10% or less. And then we go back and then so they pay us 10%. And then we add 90% from whatever we are doing, whatever cash we earn, and then we give them 90. So it's a return of 10% or less for 90% or more. Sad.
And it has been our history forever. I mean,
it's been our history for a very long time.
Like, even if not anything, Ghana, we have a peaceful country. Aside from the politics BS, we have a peaceful country, and we can make things.
We can.
But we are so focused on some pointless stuff like, try to look my guy, try to look hot, trying to look hot. Everybody's trying to
the snake queens and
everybody's trying to look look good, and then what happens in the future? Like right now, we are doing this, but then what happens in the future? Like, what's up?
Future. It's very good you spoke about the future.
Yeah, like
future.
Because you are going to grow up one way or another. Unless you plan on not growing up, that one, good luck to you. We are going to grow up.
So,
and then you grow up, you're going to have children. And what are your children going to enjoy?
That part is too important to me. I'm like, okay. So this is the States now. Ghana production, economy and everything. It's on the downturn. Yeah. So what is going to be the benefit of what we do now for the next generation? Me, it's more about the next generation, because right now, I think for us to get the benefits even of the changes we might decide to make now, it wouldn't be in this generation. It takes some time.
Yeah.
But then the next generation, the kids, what are we doing in terms of even education? I'm looking at education.
Yeah.
If we are thinking about manufacturing, how are we?
Welcome to Ghana. Put your lighters up.
Yeah, okay, we're actually by the roadside now, so there's a lot of sound.
Oh, yeah, man.
There's a lot of cars moving around, so it will affect our sound and everything. But it's cool. That's Ghana for you.
We are being like Ghanaian from Ghana, so accept.
Like I was talking about. So what can be done to even introduce robotics into the curriculum of the nation? Robotics is important.
Robotics. Well, like how many people? Like that's good though. But then we have the manpower that we are not utilizing. So to bring robotics will be like saying we have the manpower, but we're not going to use it. And then the robotics, you don't even really understand it properly. You don't even understand how to properly use the manpower that we have. You're just going to waste the robotics, and then you just be a whole colossal waste of money.
Okay, no, for the next generation, I think for education, they learn electronics. It's part of their science curriculum.
Yeah, so speaking of learning, what are they exactly learning? Because some of the things they are learning, like it's now,
most of the information for schools now is like is a 20-year ago kind of knowledge, information. It's like what was done 20 years ago. That is what we are still implementing in our schools in terms of dissemination of education. Hey, I'm using the big words today, pal. Why? Forgive me. It's like that.
And I saw this news about the president, what's his name, Akufo-Addo, saying that Ghana will not accept any aid and then Ghana will be fine. I'm like, yo, that's well and good and all, but like, cool. how exactly are we going to be fine? Because like, I'm not seeing anything being worked on.
Yeah, there has to be a system. Whether we have a system that can work, a tested system that can work, then we can say that we don't need aid. No, we shouldn't be dependent on aid. That is it. That's what I think.
Then people, they don't really do anything until like people start querying them like, yo, what are you going to do? What's this party doing? And then they're like, oh yeah, we are working on this and we did that and then we did this. And I'm like, yo, but why weren't you just keeping us updated all this while? Why do we have to ask you what you're doing before you tell us?
It's like, the teacher asks for the homework. Or you know that, If the teacher doesn't give you homework, sometimes we don't really study.
No.
I think that's how it depends
on what you are studying and if you are interested in what you are studying.
Yeah, that one too.
Because I remember with ICT, even though our teacher in like GSS, our teacher didn't really come to class that much, but I always go to the cafe and I always like, I want to know more, I want to know. So I was really interested in that. So I studied more even though there was no one teaching me anything. But then the rest of the subjects, I was like, I'm not even in the class. I'm there, but I'm gone.
Interesting you brought up school.
Yeah, it was like, yo, people are being forced to learn something, they have no interest. And instead of people trying to figure out, okay, what is your interest? What can you do? Because everybody has a purpose. We are all not like once. We are all different numbers. We are all brought, we are all different colors. We have a purpose. We have something that we are unique. It's unique to us. So they're trying to force everybody to do the same thing. It's what's killing us because everybody's trying to blend in. Nobody's trying to stand out.
Everyone should be aspiring, educating to become a doctor. I like my kids to become, I want a doctor. I want a lawyer. I want,
businessman.
Yeah, businessman.
Banker. Only you for your stomach. You want all the money. You want all the money.
No, but
you don't want to produce
that's our appearance. I think that is the mentality of appearance too.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think
but then not everybody can be a doctor, a lawyer.
I think it's because
not everybody should be. I think there should be a balance. Teachers, I think a lot of people are doctors. They should be teachers because the teaching profession is very important. I don't know why policies have not been put in place to allow teachers to enjoy their profession. Because a teacher is the one to put up the kids to train the kids to become that doctor, that lawyer, and then all of those things.
Yes, but then again,
so the teachers
are not being allowed to teach what they want to teach. Really? It's like, so say I'm a teacher. I want to say like, for me, I'm interested in like music. I want to teach music, but then you're like, nah, you don't teach music in English school. And if I want this job, I have to teach maths, English, or science. These are the things that you want me to teach. And I'm not interested in that, so I don't really have that kind of excitement or energy when it comes to it. But when it comes to music and I come to you, I'm pumped out. Yo, let's play something. Let's do this. And then
you're talking about music.
Yeah,
you're talking about.
Yeah, no. I'm saying if you allow me to teach the English, if maybe it's English I want to teach, and I kind of like, yo, let's talk English. Let's talk about the history of English, how it became, how like the interest is also important. But then everybody's being forced to do one thing or another because either you do this or you start.
So it's like a syllabus. I think you're talking about syllabus.
The whole education system.
We are following a syllabus, and the syllabus is old. It's very, very old. It's
not being revised or anything.
I think education from the beginning was to train people for
university in Ghana.
Education was to train people for what? Was it for like what? Factory? Education was to train people for factory work. So it's like we want people who can do this for this particular factory. So if it's maybe, I think they're one of the factories that were in the maybe car manufacturing company. So we decided, okay, engineers are going to learn how to, help build a car. So they should understand how the car is being built so that when so that they will be employed into our factory, and then they can just use the systems that we use in our factory that have been taught them in school. They can use that in our factory. So it's like we are training them for our factory based on the syllables and the workings of our factory. That was how it was. But then now it's like, there are a lot of different things in the world now. There are too many different factories, too many different, careers. But then we can't use the same syllables that was being used then to teach us now. So I think there should be updating syllables, and then we should get to know. The world is advancing at a very speedy rate.
And we are not advancing at all.
No, we are not advancing.
If anything, we are going back.
No, we are. No, we are not going back.
We are moonwalking backwards. Moonwalk.
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson. We are moonwalk backwards in style, because Ghana is all about style now. Charlie,
yeah,
if you don't have style.
Yeah, like
everybody is
you get small money, then you get.
Everybody is flex. Charlie, flexing for flex, Charlie. Like, yo, what are you doing?
Me, what I think is that Ghana, we are standing still. Now we are standing still. When you're on the road and then you think you are speeding, another car just comes to cross you on the motorway, like just passes you at a vast speed. You almost feel like you are standing. When the car passes, you feel like you are standing, but when the car continues moving ahead of you, you feel like you are really going back.
Sure.
That's how it is. So we are moving at a very, very, very small pace. We are moving this way, and the entire world is moving. So we are going this way.
You slow down the curve.
Yeah, like
before.
Yeah, and we are going, and the world is going like.
At least even if they calm down, they are still going down. But we are afraid to calm down.
I think the COVID case will make them come this way.
But also,
but China will come this way, and then China will go back again that way,
And Africa is like, let's do
Africa is like, Charlie, we are safe. We are safe. We are like, all right.
Cruising.
So I think should that be all for this episode? I want to talk about more. So what we're talking about is like we veered off.
We're talking about production.
I think it was still production.
Production. Why are not producing much in Ghana here? It's like, yo.
Yeah, so I don't know. Were we able to get somewhere with that? Like,
so we're talking about the courses, like
courses, but what about solutions?
Motivations.
Solutions. Before we go, solutions.
Just allow ourselves to explore more. Just push ourselves to like try more. Even if you're trying for like 2 years, like allow someone to just explore, like to try something out and see if it will work before you're like, oh, it will not work. And that negativity is just not good. Like, oh, don't do this, you will not succeed, don't do this, it will not work, don't do this, people are starving, and that's like, not everybody's the same.
I think there's a part to the starving too. What I believe is, for you to make it in anything, it's going to be difficult, it's not going to be easy. So we should agree that the starving here, you starve a little bit, and even more if you really want to make a difference in the world. That's it, because you have to take a route that no one else is taking. You have to decide to be different. You decide to, not follow the status quo. That is the only way you can make a difference in this world now, 2020. That's the only way. And it's difficult because you won't have a lot of people doing the same thing that you are doing. It's like you'll be alone. You'll be lonely, and then you have to explore everything for yourself. And then if you don't have mentors to even lead you on, but I think even now with social media and YouTube and then all of that, internet, you can make headway in it. So I think we should just start something.
Yeah, let's give it a try.
So you guys also start something.
We'll give it a try. We are starting
something. So manufacturing. What can you manufacture? What do you think you can? So from toothpick to matches to wherever.
Even if it's just the research you can do the research.
Okay.
And let someone else take over.
Sure.
Do your part. Do what you can do. Just try and then do something. That's all. You're not asking you to save the world. Just try and do something.
So try and do something. So whatever you think is the problem, try to solve it.
Even if it's condoms you can produce, try and produce it. anything you think you can do it. It is something because people are. Do you know how many condoms are being sold yearly? Like, do you know how much money people are making from sales?
I heard in SC in South Africa, condoms are like
Well, like the rubber gold. Rubber gold.
A friend of mine was saying that you go into their restrooms, like, you know, and then there's something on the wall with condoms in there. They fill it to the brim, very huge.
A condom jar.
And then by noon, it will be under.
Yo,
like people have just come for all the condoms.
Gangsters. So do what you can do.
So what can you produce?
So
research, try to find out if you can make it, and then find out a way to get the raw materials or the finished product, something different. So take the thing, add your own small value, and then you can make a lot of money too. It's very important. So that's manufacturing for you. Ghana, we are not producing so much. I hope we can produce just a little bit over there, and that 10% that we are producing, especially in terms of electronics. Yeah. I think it's good.
All right,
so
I'm Skrill. SKRIL.
Yeah, I'm both. BOAT. Yeah.
On the sea.
Boat on the sea.
We'll be
Captain.
seeing you.
Yeah, so
on the horizon.
So we'll talk about something else. We have a lot of stuff to talk about. So,
yep.
Yeah.
Diving deep into design and stuff. So.
Yeah, so that's it for us.
Peace out.
Right, so.